Coming to the question number 5. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? So to find out that, first we need to find out the AP, which consists of the list of 3-digit numbers divisible by 7. So the AP will be 105, 112, 190 up to 994, which is the last term of the AP, which is the last 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. And the common difference will be 7. So the first term is 105. So we know AN is equal to 994 now. For finding out how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7, we just need to find out the N for which AN is equal to 994. So we already get the value of N as 128. So we know there are 128 terms in the AP, which is divisible by 7. So the value of N is equal to 128. So coming to the question number 6. Two APs have same common difference. The difference between their 100 term is 100. And what is the difference between their 1000 terms? Let the first AP be AP1, whose terms are A1, A2 up to AN. And the second term, second AP be AP2, which is B1, B2 up to BN. So in the question it is given that two APs have same common difference. D1 is equal to D2 is equal to D. So from the question we know that A100 minus B100 is equal to 100. So substituting the equation, which is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, we obtain A1 is equal to A1 plus 99D minus B1 minus 99D is equal to 100. So let this be equation number 1. So now we need to find out the difference between 1000th term in the first AP and the 1000th term in the second AP, which is A1000 minus B1000. We know A1000 is equal to A1 plus 999D. Similarly, B1000 is equal to B1 plus 999D. So the difference will be A1 minus B1, which is 100. So coming to the question number 7, check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP 11, 8, 5, 2, etc. So A1 will be 11 and D will be 3. So to find out whether minus 150 is a term of the AP, we just need to check whether there is an N for which AN is equal to 150. So for that, we use this equation AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D and check whether there is a N for which minus 150 is equal to AN. So if N is a whole number, we can say that minus 150 is a term of the AP. So we are substituting this value in the equation. So we get the value of N as 54.666. So we can understand, which is not a whole number. So we can understand that minus 150 is not a term of an AP, of this AP. Question number, coming to the question number 8. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? So to find out how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250, we need to identify the AP consisting of the multiples of 4 lying between 10 and 250. So the first term will be 12 and the last term will be 248. So the AP will be 12, 16, 20 up to 248. So A1 will be 12, D will be 4, and using the equation AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, we will get the value for N, which is 60. So there are 60 number of terms in this AP. So there are 60 multiples of 4 that lies between 10 and 250. So coming to the question number 9, determine the AP whose third term is 16 and seventh term exceeds fifth term by 12. So A3 will be 16 and A7 will be A5 plus 12. So from the equation for the nth term of the AP, AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. We can write A3 as A plus 2D. So 16 will be A plus 2D. So we can rewrite the equation 1 as A plus 6D is equal to A plus 4D plus 12. So from this equation, we will be able to find out the value of A, which is 4. And the common difference will be, so the equation 1 can be rewritten as A plus 2D, equation 1 can be rewritten as A plus 6D is equal to A plus 4D plus 12. And from this equation, we can find out D, which is 6. Substituting the value of D in this equation, we will get A is equal to 4. Therefore, the AP will be 4, 10, 16, 22 and so on. Coming to the question number 10, Shubha Rao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000 and received an increment of rupees 2,000 each year. In which year his income reached rupees 7,000? So from the question we know A1 is equal to 5,000, D is equal to 200. We need to find out in which year he reached the income of rupees 7,000. So to know in which year his income reached 7,000, we just need to find out that N for which AN is equal to 7,000. So we know the equation to find out the nth term of an AP, which is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So substituting these values in that equation, we will get 7,000 is equal to 5,000 plus N minus 1 into 200. So from this, we will get the value of N, which is 11. So in the 11th year, he will get the salary as 7,000 rupees.